Hi and welcome to this video in which I shall share some of my opinions, and provide you with some points to consider when selecting your hosting provider. What kind of web hosting service do you require? The fact is, most free and really dirt cheap web hosts sound like a good deal, but they really aren't. Basically, there are problems with using a free web hosting company for any type of e-commerce or business website, and I'm going to discuss those issues now. If you're only looking for a spot to put a small, simple personal website, then free web hosting may be what you're looking for. But, if you can afford to spend even a few dollars a month, a paid host is a better deal, even for a personal website. If you really can't afford to pay anything, and you want a free website, my best recommendation is to get a blog at either blogger.com or wordpress.com and use that for your website. Both of these platforms are stable and easy to use, and as long as your purpose is simply to have a personal website accessed by a few friends and relatives, they'll do just fine. If you want to make a few bucks, you can set up AdSense accounts on these sites, or put links on them that lead to your affiliate sales pages. If you're looking to make a commercial website, blogger.com is a little more friendly to these kinds of things than wordpress.com. Plus, search engines like these sites, and you may find an audience and discover that your blog is much more popular than you thought it could be. Most other free web hosts come with one or more of the following problems, and really limit your ability to conduct business online. 1. Long URLs, with the free web host's name in them. This doesn't instill much confidence in prospective buyers or clients. 2. Free web host sponsored links and advertising. People who click on these ads make money for them, not you, and visitors leave your website. 3. Space and bandwidth given to websites by free hosting companies are normally quite small. 4. Most free hosts restrict your ability to advertise or run a business website that processes purchases. 5. No ability to obtain SSL certificates or handle transactions securely, even if they are allowed. 6. The technology used at these sites is not state-of-the-art, and they are often slow to load. 7. Perl, CGI and scripts are often not updated to current versions and requests for updates are usually denied. 8. Support is, at best, not very good or quick to respond. At some free web hosts, it is virtually non-existent. 9. Most do not give you the tools you need to build a website, like an online site builder and templates, or a free script library to install blogs, galleries, or other features. 10. Cron jobs, necessary to run certain scripts and other features, are often not provided or allowed. Databases may not be provided or allowed. In addition, free web hosting and really cheap web hosting, especially those that let you pay monthly, attract spammers, scammers, phishers and hackers. In my opinion, if you just want a personal website to put your thoughts or opinions online, get a free blog and start writing. But if you intend to make a living online, or have a professional online business presence, you're going to have to pay for a real domain name and your web hosting. If you expect to be successful, and you want to make getting a full-featured professional website up and running as easy as possible, plus you want access to a quick, responsive tech support team to help you do it, you really need a premium web host. As with free web hosts, if you're just setting up a small personal site, but want to build the site yourself, and want more flexibility as to the template you use, and want to be able to add pictures, video and audio, then a real dirt cheap host may be a good deal for you. But for a business or e-commerce website, cheaper is not always a bargain. Really cheap web hosting plans usually have one or more of the same problems as free hosting. Slow speed, small space and bandwidth, overselling of both space and bandwidth, lack of service and tech support. And less than state-of-the-art security and equipment. And there are a few problems with really cheap web hosts that can really impact your business website. First, if you're building your first website or your 10th, you're probably going to run into some problems or issues. A good premium hosting company will help make the process easier by giving you an online site builder, and templates to make building the website easier, and will also have a script library to make installing a blog, photo gallery, forum, or online store much easier and simpler to do. Still, you may have problems or questions as you build and launch your website. In my opinion, having a good, quick tech support system in place is the biggest benefit of going with a premium hosting company. A really good one will have sufficient staff to provide rapid responses to support tickets, plus chat and phone support, for when you really need it. You may think that going with a well-known web host that may offer what appears to be an unbelievable deal is your best bet, but the primary complaints that most people have with the really large cheap hosts have to do with their lack of support. Many of them seem to spend more on advertising and celebrity endorsements to gain more customers than they do on providing service and support to their existing customers. If you never need to use tech support, then one of these web hosts may work just fine for you. Just make sure you understand how some of their advertising lowballs their actual costs. Really cheap web hosts advertise prices from $2.95 to $4.95 a month, and some also advertise month-to-month payments. I find that A2 hosting offer a good service at a very reasonable price. Some web hosting companies also offer great specials for the first month, or first year, to get you to sign up, but then the price to continue hosting with them is much higher than you would pay for a good premium hosting plan. The final major problem with really cheap web hosting, especially from sites that offer month-to-month payment plans, is that they attract spammers, phishers, hackers and other internet bottom feeders. The problem for your business website is that you may wind up sharing an IP address with one of these sites. If you use email to send newsletters or sales flyers to your clients, you may find your emails blocked by one or more of the major mail servers, simply because a spammer who shares your IP address has broken the rules. Eventually, your web host will confirm to the email service that they have removed the offending account, and eventually your IP will be unblocked, but in the meantime, you can't communicate with your customers. Meanwhile, the spammer or phisher knew their account would be shut down in a matter of days or weeks, and they don't care. They spend as little as possible to open the site, paste up a cloned website, make a few dollars on their scam, and just move on to another really cheap web host when their account is closed. The fact that these bargain hosting companies get so many spam and phishing complaints can hurt your business in another way. You may be unfairly accused of spamming, simply because a few of your clients click your email into their spam folder, rather than clicking on your unsubscribe link. Many people simply don't realize that doing that can lodge a spam complaint against you with their email provider. They just didn't want to receive your emails anymore. When they receive the spam complaint from the email provider, most premium hosts will give you a chance to provide documentation that you aren't a spammer before they close down your account. However, some of the large really cheap hosts have adopted a policy of guilty until proven innocent, since the majority of the complaints they receive are valid. You may find your website shut down, and your domain name locked up for weeks, while you prove your innocence to your hosting company. For the most part, when it comes to web hosting, like with most things, you get what you pay for. Liquid Web is a premium hosting company. It was founded in 1997 and has over 2 decades of experience. The websites rank very well and Alexa makes it pretty popular. Liquid Web offers a few different solutions including WordPress hosting, commerce hosting and email hosting with dedicated servers. What makes Liquid Web stand out from the competition is its complete comprehensive 24/7 support. Liquid Web defines premium service. They will help migrate your site and make everything secure, taking away any worries that you may have. It tends to be the larger reputable companies that choose Liquid Web and other companies that need really reliable service and support. They offer phone and chat support within minutes, 100% uptime guarantee and 100% power on guarantee. They respond to help desk inquiries within 30 minutes and they will also fix any hardware issues within 30 minutes guaranteed, which is very, very impressive. They have customers in over 130 countries, over 30,000 customers and manage over 500,000 sites. They have a team of over 500 employees and 5 data centers. They also host some very big companies like Ferrari, Home Depot, FedEx and Motorola. I would recommend Liquid Web to somebody who has a serious business and needs uptime guaranteed, like a financial product or a healthcare product or anything that is just business critical. If you're a startup entrepreneur, A2 hosting may be a better choice for you. Both solutions are very capable and highly recommended. You should choose which is the best fit for your requirements. Please click the links below for more details on Liquid Web and A2 hosting.